The Call of Duty League collaborated with Monster to make the first official tournament of the season happen. We've seen switcheroo tournaments by Zuma and Method so far, but this is the first time we're seeing the full CDL rosters plus 4 challengers teams compete in Black Ops 7. So in this video, I'll be sharing the best highlights and stories from the entire tournament. It's a Pro-Am style double elimination tournament. It's online and best of 5 with a $75,000 prize pool. They even allowed snipers in this tourney and it caused some controversy, but let's hop right into winners round 1. I can't lie, there were like 20 plus matches today, so it was impossible to keep up with all of them at the same time, but I've gone back, looked the stats, watched some of the highlights, and I'll be sharing the moments and games that mattered most. Telluride Bush, Barstool Gaming's challengers team, actually almost took down LA Thieves' new roster, pushing it all the way to a game 5. It was an even scoreline with the Thieves closing the final map 6-2 to advance.
Why are you doped up?
Because the Thieves are supposed to be yesterday, and then last match with a challengers team.
OpTic 3-0'd Zuma Stallions. FaZe 3-0'd Falcons, which I did not expect at all.
That's where it's gonna screw me up, seeing Cellium get a kill with me. That's okay.
And Ravens 3-0'd Minnesota. The only upset was Brooklyn taking down Surge 3-2. Abe is entering his first year in the CDL after EWC, and he was looking really good on hardpoint.
Our game might just be done. Again, top mid control over to Abe. He's able to connect with 3, going for the 4th as well. That's what I'm talking about, top middle.
Team War also lost in the first round, and after Doug Sensor Martin's debut loss, he matched up with the Falcons in losers round 1. Exnid saved the hardpoint.
Take the lead, but now you have to get onto the hard point, and while Exnid with that spawn finds all 3. Beautiful snap, and there is the break.
And Sensor went positive in map 2.
Nice, Doug. Good shit, bro.
We're defusing the bomb.
It came all the way down to the final map, and Team War actually won with a 6-3 S&D win.
Game clock is your best friend. He's able to find the first, and the beams are good enough. Audio.
This was Sensor's first win against a pro team since COD champs in 2018. That was 7 years ago. Falcons had a slow start this event and were the first team to exit, so it was back to the drawing board for Cellium and the Bulldogs. Stallions were knocked out of the tournament as well without winning a map, and Telluride Bush were swept as well. Jersey Jerry was not happy about this.
How is our team not streaming this? Listen, I'm not happy. I'm not happy. And listen, I ain't gonna be pushed over with this Bush operation either. I will not be pushed over.
Breach surprisingly got double rounded, losing to Surge, and it was a surprising start to the losers bracket, but things were just getting started, and it began heating up in the upper bracket. In winners round 2, OpTic opened up playing Ravens, and they were putting belt to Huke was putting in work during the S&D.
Bob. I mean, yeah, that is Bob, and while Huke's like, I'm gonna take this all day. That is all.
It was a clean 3-0 sweep.
Tyler's a cleanup crew. Last player alive is Thanos.
God, of course, Slash is back here playing picks. Oh my god. And body shot. Oh my god. That just got me doped up.
Brooklyn played Cloud9 next, and it was another sweep. Beans had a slow start, but then he did this, and everything changed.
Maybe the second it does, so he starts to get able to snap onto the 3rd, and we know B's now.
Mac ended the game with a 4-piece.
See how patient they are playing if you're Brooklyn, but Mac says, there's only 2 players alive. They gotta be close. He's trying to close out the map with a 4-piece. The wall bounce is not in, but give me the ace, and Mackenzie melts.
Then the FaZe versus Toronto series was one of the closest of day 1. FaZe impressed with their opening match, getgetting off to another hot start.
I'm back.
I'm back.
They lost to round 11 versus Koi and got revenge in the final map of the series.
Abuzah gonna try to even things up on the other side of the map. Well, he does. Great shot on the inside to force a 3 versus 3, and he plays his life, and his play his life allows an easy cleanup, and now it's all down to Big Joe.
Oh, the pinch is gonna be here for Simp. You at least have him trapped, and FaZe are gonna be able to close out the game 5 there versus Koi.
Speaking of revenge, Ghosty got revenge on his former team as well with an unexpected 3-0. Now, I think there's some problems going on with the LA Guerrillas branding, so their team Orgless. I was confused. I saw a lot of other people confused. I'm not 100% sure why that's their team name right now, but I'm pretty sure the Gentlemates are changing their location to Paris. After Thieves' previous L, they bounced back. Years ago, Sensor promised Scrappy what would happen if he ever played him in the league again.
Look, I'm gonna get back in the league. I will seed you, and I will beat you.
No, you won't, bro.
Yes, I will, because I can counter everything you do. I know how you
No,
play
you
COD.
won't, bro.
Shit.
Yeah, I'll be 30 years old.
I'll be 30 years
and I'll
old.
be beating your ass in the league, Scrap.
No
way.
Unfortunately for Sensor, he got dropped off in a dominant 3-0 sweep, dropping a .67. Scrap obviously took this matchup personally and finished with a 1.67. The Heretics played with substitute EriKBooM today. The maps were all close, but CleanX was putting in crazy amounts of damage throughout the series.
Ahead towards that little shack on their side of the map, because then you give them that first kill. Now you allow your ARs to set up on these head glitches, and they have dominated all map presence. A clean 4 dead in the feed. Yeah, that's map 1, Koi.
They'll get the map 1 win. They're looking to get the hardpoint going because they lost, I think, to both the FaZe hardpoints. They lost by like 110 points, which...
Carolina surprised me today, and they clutched up when it mattered most.
And dude, An'll just start casting things.
Yeah, it's true. This for me, since I usually commentate, this is my chill time. It's my favorite. This is my relaxed time.
Oh, well, that's it, guys. They did it. There it is. Ravens complete the reverse sweep, baby. You survived losers round 2. I can.
When we got to winners round 3, FaZe played OpTic, and Shotzzy was putting them on a mixtape, and everyone in FaZe went negative.
We're done. Dead. I remember play heady. Oh my god, ready. I need to jump. I'm John, sit down, Ren. I got you. Oh my fucking god. You guys are killing everything. Holy fuck. There. Go left with it. Trust. Ariel left. I have left control. Literally mixtaping him. Back left.
I thought this was going game 5, but it ended on overload with a 6-1 finish. They haven't dropped a map the whole tournament and haven't lost a series since before COD champs. The Guerrillas played Cloud9 next, and Neptune picked up right where he left off in BO6.
This P3, very difficult to break versus Orgless, and they basically have the same exact setup that they want, but they're controlling every single side of the map. Mr. McLeod, again, lighting up the feed. Finds 3, trying to play for the 4th, but you don't need to. This time is so much better here at P3. He's just continuing.
I'm not gonna lie, I was happy to see Snipers back, even though it might be a bit overpowered, and I had some flashbacks to MW2 when Beans pulled out the snipe. Overload was close, but the hardpoint was all Guerrillas from the start. They knocked Cloud9 to the lower bracket to play the winner of Toronto versus Carolina. Final 2 series of the day, every team was playing to advance to Sunday. You lose, you're out. Thieves played G2 Minnesota, and in a shocking turn of events, Minnesota wasted no time getting busy.
He can absolutely take over a map. If this Thieves team is winning or losing hard points to just about anybody, that's going to make the year real tough. And you talk about, yes, there should be some search improvements, but
I feel like the subs for G2, they're always finding multi-kills. I mean, Tremp's got 3 in a row, 32 and 25 from him. Statement for G2 in map 1.
Sky pulled out the snipe in S&D to close out another dominant game.
Love this angle right here.
Spot the push from LA Thieves right through the middle.
Oh, yeah, Caesar.
Hit on him.
Oh my God.
Damn. LAT is always getting the first blood and never converting the round to a win.
We got a GA it. I'm on Scrappy side. Get it out.
Please, no, bro. No,
Get it out.
And finished with a strong 3-0 on Overload to knock Thieves out of the tournament. I was concerned about Minnesota's roster construction, but they proved me wrong today. Estriel had a great series with a 1.58 to go to Sunday. The final match of day 1 was Ravens versus Koi, and it did not disappoint. Koi dropped map 1, but bounced back into S&D.
Yeah, just easy first bloods.
no, it feels like just watching some of the games, like timings just seem weird. Think about what you need to do. You're already a step behind.
10 days after the game launches, we are here for a $75,000 tournament in Toronto.
This Overload game was wild and pretty low scoring.
It's like slim pickings for the final couple like maps to fill slots. It's just the feeling of it here.
Oh, big pinch.
Look at this.
Big pinch. Oh, yeah, young Jay. Let's go. Craig sitting at 21-3. He's influencing the spawn all the way at that beat point. Ring. And now it's just, can you get to me? Because I'm still finding kill after kill. Make it kill number 4. On the EMP, you're on the side of the map that you actually want to be on. So all the map control that Carolina just had instantly got stripped away. And now they're taking full advantage of it. There goes another score.
I still don't know how to feel about Overload. I'm glad it's something different. I've seen kind of a 50-50 opinion on it. I saw Marky B had some thoughts about how to make the game mode better. So maybe with some tweaks, it'll be really, really good. Joe closed out the series with a 36 kill performance. And on Sunday, Koi will go on to play Cloud9. By the end of day 1, only 6 teams remain. G2 Minnesota, FaZe Vegas, Cloud9, Toronto Koi, Guerrillas or Team Orgless, and OpTic Texas. basis. The casters even ranked the teams by the end of the day, and here's what they thought. I don't know about that LA Thieves pick. I will probably put them in A tier right now, and I might move Minnesota up 1, but other than that, it's a pretty solid list. Lunarz, now going into his second season, dropped the highest KD on the day with a 1.28. Lurk, a rookie, was not far behind him, but the real story of the day is OpTic's continued success thus far. Minnesota looks surprisingly good, and Thieves underperformed, but it all comes down to Sunday. I'm recording this at the end of day 1, but before I even get to day 2, I'ma just assume that OpTic won this tournament. So let's get to day 2 and see if I'm right. Alright, this part of the video may be a little more organized than yesterday because they showed one match at a time. With only 6 series and teams left, it was an interesting conclusion to the CDL's launch tournament. We also got some good news regarding snipers. There was a lot of conversation about snipers being OP, and it was revealed that devs are looking to remove aim assist to make them more balanced. I think that would be a pretty good change, but let me know what you think down below.
Question, but is there any way we can get like a setting that disables aim assist for the snipers in CDL, like the rule set? And then he was like, but it was like, it would take some work, but might be something we can do. We'll talk to the team.
All right, now to Sunday. G2 Minnesota faced FaZe in the first round of the day. Skies got off to a strong start and wasn't missing.
Forcing him to funnel straight through the stairs in that green spawn. The pinch comes in. Skies with 3.
He's been a surprise because he had a rough year last season, being dropped from multiple teams, but he's nasty with the M15 and especially the snipe. 04 making his FaZe debut, started heating up as well. G2 got the first map.
Trio pops a double, still not gonna matter because FaZe are in control.
FaZe are in control, and they have the advantage. They have the headies where they can find the trades. 04 with 1, but you gotta get in. You gotta slide up. Drazah goes down. That's 3 dead, and that's G.
And Simp took over to win map 2 on Scar S&D.
2 rounds in a row. Mama gonna somewhat even it out, find a kill. And he's moving.
Hold on.
Hold on a second.
Mamba. Almost gets it.
Overload was all in FaZe's favor.
4 up top with 1. Staying alive, going for the reach out onto Skies. The teamwork with Abuzah and the 4th EMP scored.
But KiSMeT dropped an early season kill record in hardpoint. He did a little bit of everything this game, finishing with 53 kills. He also got a shout out from Jalen Suggs, which I thought was pretty
early
cool.
Control. Sky is gonna fly in, try to find a trade. The KiSMeT pinch comes in with 3. He has been a man
has to be right nearby, but you can still win it. FaZe are so damn far away, and KiSMeT has got the 50 burger.
Yeah, KiSMET's got the 50 burger with over a minute in time.
Abuzah proved why he belongs on FaZe with the sniper and S&D.
On it. So G2 up 2-0 as we take a look again at Abuzah lining up the shot. That's no attachment, by the way, Wheeler.
But outside of this round, Minnesota was the better team today. KiSMeT got match MVP, and they play the winner of Cloud9 and Toronto Koi next. CleanX got off to a hot start on Den Hardpoint, and the game was relatively close throughout the entire thing.
Yesterday, well, he was just popping takeover, especially in that search and destroy. So Cloud9 showing fight, but CleanX pops a double, and the break is close this one out.
Yeah, brought this back a little bit. CleanX having a ridiculous performance. JoeDeceives shooting some bodies. That's Benjamin Beans putting it down.
Beans has been incredible with the sniper and S&D as well, and helped C9 steal map 2. Overload came down to a 1-point game, and Afro carried his team to the win. The hardpoint scoreline was almost exactly the same score from game 1. This time it was Joe who led the charge with 126 seconds in the hill. That's the best whenever you're frying and you got the hill time.
Yet to truly give us.
I'll put Joe ceiling against anyone. Like ceiling. Like literally anybody. Guy could pop takeover, but
that
look
guy
how
was on
close
ball
this
last year, popping 50 left and right.
They had early control. I thought they might bring it back, but that did not last long at all.
And then the final map came down to a round 11 for a spot in the loser semifinals, and Beans finished with 13 while ReaaL was just behind him with 12.
More often than not, so a big win from him. But the problem is Beans. Daddy Beans with the boomstick is still up, and it feels winnable as long as he's
relying on insight to find a pick.
Yeah, so will he get the pick or be picked? ReaaL is actually the one to find the opener.
And that's what they were waiting for.
And we haven't really seen them play this passive, right? Like the retake yet. So maybe catching them off. But Afro, listen, crawling across the entire map pays off. He gets the kill. Vivid finds one as well. But he could be the hero here. I think he just got spotted by Vivid though.
Yeah,
did he?
Great reposition by Vivid. Turns this into a 3 versus 1. It was 5-2. Cloud9 were in control, but they got it now. Vivid puts it away. And
Cloud9 knocked Koi out of the Monster Invitational and will play G2 Minnesota next. But first, we got to the winners finals, OpTic versus Guerrillas. Shotzzy wasted no time getting active against Guerrillas.
Opener dead. Got 2. Watch out. Got 3. 4. Yeah, back to back. I'm ready to push up front.
and the nuke called game.
Tough, and then you have the spawns flip, so OpTic, they're going to be set up here at P4 or P3.
Set up, 10 to go for the W. All the pressure on Orgless had to get a break in this map 1. We'll see if they can do it. Not looking like it. They'll get shut down. The doors are closed. Huke, the nuke is frying. 5 in
OpTic are now 10-0 map count in this tourney and showed no signs of slowing down in game 2. OpTic has a round count of 24-4 in S&D and wrap things up in record time with a 6-3 win on Overload.
I think that's what's scary. I mean, even some of our best teams in the past.
What did Orgless have in the tank? Did they take down OpTic? I think maybe they fought well in the hard point, that map number.
That was like what, 50 point game?
Yeah, 50 points, and I think they had some chances, but
no, they did.
They're looking final right now, and here's what Shotzzy said when asked about them being the best team in the game.
What the results are right now, it doesn't really matter. Like, it's literally the beginning of the game, you know? Obviously, like, we're ahead of everyone, but
someone's gonna have
not,
they're very valuable. We'll figure it out.
I play this game called Grounded.
OpTic advances to the grand finals, sending Guerrillas into losers finals to play the winner of G2 Minnesota in Cloud9. Afro once again stepped it up for Cloud9 on Scar Hardpoint. I actually really like this map as well, and it came down to the final hill.
There too. Who gets a big break? More than likely it'll be it. Or, well, can you get a lot of time at a difficult middle hard point like P1?
Trophy. The nade's gonna connect, so you get one player off it. Number 5 does spawn behind them, so Kremp, maybe you're waiting on him, but it might be a little bit too late. Estro, Kremp, they both find the kills, but Afro continues to have a great game. He's in the Hellstorm, plus he's in this position. It looks like Kremp might be able to get there just a second.
Skies had the snipe of the year and carried Minnesota to their first win of the series, going 9-1.
1v2 is doable. Finds an M15 to work with. Hoping to open it up with a sniper and then swallow. He maybe had a second to pull, but I like the pick trigger discipline because he could catch him on bomb. Oh, doesn't catch him. Now Afro gets the dance. Can he buy enough time for his teammates? Oh my God! Skies with the 1v2.
The slaying power of Kremp and Estriel proved to be too much for Cloud9.
Well, it's going to work because his teammates find kills through the middle of the map, and Kremp's able to get it into B, and well, he's able to stay alive as well, so now you have a chance to really put 2 together due to that spawn. You just have to wait for it to reset. Estriel.
Nice win from Estriel. Slides just the right time as push comes in. He'll take down 2.
That's gonna be a score. Oh, I thought it was gonna be. If it doesn't hit those shots, it absolutely is. Last half does it again because they were just running forward.
Mac is in. He's struggling. 7-15, and he's just coming off a spawn and getting slaughtered. The streak continues.
G2 closed it out on Den Hardpoint, securing top 3, playing Guerrillas in the losers finals.
That's just tough. Nobody took a route early from Cloud9, so you pretty much are just saying we're squaring up with them. You're gonna take that front spawn and just try to flood.
And you're ahead on rotation. Skies will be the point man on one side. Picking up middle will be Estriel. Now the other 2 are going to have to rotate over from old. Is Estriel able to hold on by himself? He's got multiple players to deal with. Hits a stun, wins a fight. Estriel is doing just that, contesting it against the onslaught of the entire Cloud9 team. Now the reinforcements are here and the series is done. G2.
Now Neptune had a slow start in losers finals, but I'm sure he was hungry to play OpTic again after losing to them at COD Champs and EWC. But G2 took full advantage with a comfortable win on Den Hardpoint.
Only need 15 seconds and clear out the back. Everyone focuses on the front. One wave of kills and this map's yours.
Yeah, you have to fly through front. You see Ghosty taking a route. He's been the player all game long. Can he find an entry for the team? Not able to do it. G2 on the hard point tear have been absolute.
He bounced back with some great plays in S&D.
Skies can't find him. Shots come down from Neptune. He's gonna find the kill onto Mamba. Oh! And off the top ropes he goes. And
it was enough to give him a 6-4 win to tie it up. Kremp once again had a very impactful performance, keeping the game tied all the way towards the end, and Guerrillas were dominating off the rip. G2 brought it back, and ultimately a 40 piece from Neptune secured rotations and pushed to game 5.
Neptune just looking for him, hasn't been able to find him, finally does. The flurry of kills comes in for the side of Orgless. Only 1 remains. Gotta make a play soon, Jay.
Gotta keep on going, man, but that's already 4 dead in the feed, so the final push for G2 is gonna be right through the front. Simp gonna make it a little bit more difficult by taking space away, lines up the first kill, pistol out, finds kill number 2, and we're going to another game number 5.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not gonna lie, after seeing this, Skies might be the best sniper in the game so far.
That's again.
Show me it again. Here comes
Great
the first
shot
kill
number
on the
1.
Ghosty.
Eagle Chow number 2. Mr. Bueno on fire with this weapon.
Ultimately, Guerrillas, aka Team Orgless, won the Den Search and Destroy, and Neptune had his opportunity to get revenge on OpTic in the grand finals.
Contested.
Yeah, and you probably know Skies has a sniper, right? So it's like, just don't give peeks and wait. He's gonna find one. Do you opt to play this aggressive if you're Orgless?
Oh, the hit marker doesn't even make a difference because Sib still finds a kill. 20 seconds to go. Envoy finds a second on the round. 1v3, make it 1v nothing.
We made it to the grand finals. It's OpTic versus Guerrillas, and it's a best of 7. While this doesn't count for official CDL points, a win at this tournament is a great momentum boost for any team just 2 weeks away from the season. On Den Hardpoint, Shotzzy was putting another team on a mixtape, and outside the first hill, the game was not close.
Actually, a nade will shut him down, and Sib's double will keep the life here, or will it? Because Shotzzy answered every time it feels like a play made from Orgless, it's answered by a better or equal play from Texas.
One again. Oh my God, he just ninja'd him. Oh my, he just jumps over the wall. Now he is holding him hostage. Shotzzy, are you kidding me?
Dude, that's just absurd. Poor Envoy.
That's disgusting.
No, that's just, we talk about ninjas and like, they'll let them make some crazy play like Shotzzy does where he gets lost.
Yep. No, and that's probably the key. They know the guys on their team.
Yeah, what would he do?
What would he do? Yeah, and there we go. They're just going to win the rotation towards this P2. Map 1 done.
On Colossus S&D, it went back and forth until the final round. We got to round 11, and this happened.
Time dwindling, 25 to go. Got to get the plan in. Dashy's in the back, and Dashy is gone. Sib hits the shot. Instantly looking top mid. OpTic had a 4v3 advantage. That has disappeared. Mercules. Shotzzy. Can they clutch up? Mercules now down to a 2 versus 2. Him and Shotzzy trying to be the heroes here for the perfect map record. Coming and flying out of Shotzzy. He's going to get gunned. Mercules will drop.
Guerrillas snapped OpTic's map win streak despite Shotzzy dropping 14. In the overload, OpTic got their revenge in the second half and stopped Envoy's last second push to take the lead.
Stun nade, stun nade.
They've got to win every fight. They're playing dodgeball with the nades. 5 seconds to go. He's stunned. He's tagged. He's dropped. OpTic hold again. One of many big defensive stands.
Map 4 was one of my favorites from the whole tournament. OpTic maintained a solid 40-point lead throughout the game, but Guerrillas clutched in the last 2 rotations to win and tie the series again.
Yeah, they still have the close ones. Nobody's going really on a route. They're locking down the lobby. Neptune's gonna find 2. Now you have some space behind this man.
Sub in hand. Here we go. Here we go. They're finding every kill. They're making the run. The lead change is looming. Orgless have not been in front for ages, and now they take the lead.
Arrow's starting to head that way. Big gunfights going down.
I thought for a second Ghosty was going to take the one-on-one and try to just win that, but he's going to go ahead and rotate with his team.
They find 3.
And that's going to be the great call because they'll find every kill. They only need 6 seconds. OpTic relying on a miracle. Tick by tick, map is disappearing. OpTic got 1 chance to get in. The contest is through. Can they find all the kills? It's not going to happen. Orgless take a hard.
OpTic got off to an early lead in the S&D, and then Neptune pulled off this weird spot on exposure that I've never seen before.
Maybe not. No.
Maybe not.
Speaking of, is he in a rock? What am I looking?
Yeah, he might be inside of a rock.
Is he in a rock?
Oh, he is definitely inside of a rock. I was like, why is Codcaster look the way it does? Hello, you're being shot by a rock. Neptune is going to pop. Speaking of nerdy spots.
The chat was going crazy, but ultimately it didn't matter because OpTic won the map 6-3. They needed 1 more map to win the whole entire tournament, but Guerrillas kept fighting in the overload. They kept the game tied, but when it got to the second half, they pulled away with a lead, and just like OpTic did earlier, Guerrillas stopped their final push to force a fitting game 7.
Which goal are we going towards?
We're heading towards B. You just got to get across that 1 gap. This should be a score up off the wall and in, and Envoy gets 2. The final opportunity for OpTic to tie this up. Shotzzy down to half HP, trying to go vertical with it, trying to find the opening. He's just going to send it. He's going to drop. The defense is holding for Orgless. The 2 other players from OpTic are too far. Dashy not going to get there in time, and let's go the distance.
Sib got some nice snipes to start the S&D.
Holy hell, here's it from Sib. Let's see this.
Okay, so the first one.
Okay, easy, and what is this shot? Ah,
yeah,
little quick scope. Yeah. See you later.
But OpTic took the advantage round by round before winning 6-3.
Playmaking, he has not found it. Oh yeah, because then he hit the sniper the next round. Those was all 3. Like round 1 and the beginning of round 2, and there's been nothing since. And there he gets one. Dashy put down, but Mercules did hit an 8. And Mercules got a second on to Ghosty. They've got numbers. They can close out the final here.
Oh, I thought Envoy was going to get a freebie, but that player's up top. And well, instead, Envoy's going to just get isolated. Now it's a 1-on-3 for Sib.
is all on Sib. He started us off with a miraculous round one. Now he needs to do the improbable. That's the shot you had to hit to give yourself a chance, because now they're flying at you from the front, from the back. Sib is dropped, and OpTic.
They are the winners of the CDL Monster Invitational. Guerrillas did put up a great effort and made a nice run, but OpTic passed the test in the grand finals and kept a consistent effort across the board. OpTic wins another tournament with Mercules, and they're looking scary heading into the BO7 season. Just like that, the Monster Invitational has concluded, and OpTic has not lost since COD Champs in June. They went on a crazy map win streak before dropping some to Guerrillas. By the end of the tournament, Huke was at the top of the KD leaders, with Skies and Mercules not far behind. We gotta look at snipers being back, and I'm honestly all for it. But it was a really fun tournament to watch either way. As always, shout out to Breaking Point for the stats, and COD League and Monster for throwing this launch invitational. What are your first impressions of OpTic on BO7, and who surprised you this weekend? Let me know down below. I hope y'all have a great week, and get ready because the CDL officially begins on December 5th.